Hey guys, welcome to the Rusty Hook. I'm out here prepping for the grand BFL this weekend. I'm heading out in the morning to Grove, Oklahoma. I'm going to fish the BFL to pre-fish for the Toyota Series, which is there a couple weeks later, so I'm just going to go down and give her a test. What I wanted to do right now is show you what I did in the last BFL to catch the 16, 14 pounds and kind of what a difference was on the next day when I went out. But anyway, all my fish that I weighed in came on a Vision 110 Table Rock Special. It's got purple back, kind of a glimmering yellow side. I was throwing it on 10-pound test and a 6'6" medium bait castaway. So that's what worked. I found a little muddier water on Sunday during the Anglers in Action, and I pulled out a Vision 110 in a bone color. You can see a lot of them with an orange belly. This one doesn't. And if you notice, I have a little weight on there. The fish were a little bit further out on Sunday, I found, the keepers that I did have. But I'll explain that in the video. But the rest of them, the ones I caught on Sunday, I came on the white ones, a couple of them. I did catch a few on the Table Rock Special, but Sunday this seemed like the bait they were biting because the water, I don't know what the difference was, but it wasn't as muddy as it was in some of the areas, but maybe that was it. But anyway, I'm going to go through the video and kind of show you the banks I was throwing it on, the slopey banks with creek channels, but I wanted to show you the baits first. So stay tuned, and appreciate you guys watching, and hope you get something out of this video. All right, guys, to start off with, I kind of wanted to show you a location here. This is a big cove off of the main lake up towards the dam. Back in the cove, there's 3 fingers. Once you turn into the cove, it breaks off into 3 fingers. If you look at the middle one, there's a major creek channel running through there. Over on the left side, at the pink portion, that's where the major creek channel stops, and a small creek channel continues on back in there. Ideal spawning location. I followed the major creek channel all the way to the back, and I started hitting those cuts to the left. And you can see where I have JB, stands for jerkbait, in those little pockets. So if you can see when I show you the video, you'll see those little pockets, and they seem to be on the inside shoulders, which I'll show you in a couple videos. All right, towards the front of the boat is going to be the main lake. And then it takes to the right the actual main lake. But this is the creek channel running down in the back. I've came out of the back now, and you can see the cut is in front of me where I just caught that fish, and they're hanging off of those rocky points, shoulders of that cut. So this was I think one of my first keepers during the BFL. It came probably about 20 minutes, maybe 25 from the back of the cove where we started getting at the big cuts, and you can see that there. All right, this next video you're going to see is we've moved up closer to the main lake. Right over the front of the boat to the left where you see that dock, the creek channel will get closer to that point. But we're fishing back in these cuts across from the boat. You can see the same type of slopey banks. Not real big rock, but there were rock about hand size, and it sloped off. I'm sitting in 10 to 12 feet of water, sometimes 8. And this is where I about lost a 5-pounder, dove under the boat, not thinking it was that big, but my co-angler saved the day, thank God. So that's the little pockets in front of me. Okay, here I am on the second day, and you can look out. I'm a little closer, a little further out of the pocket, and I'm still catching them on the cuts, but they would not eat the Table Rock Special immediately. You can see that's the bone, real small fish, but I'm probably halfway out of the pocket, further out of this creek channel than I had to be in the other creek channel the other day. As you can see here, I've moved a little further into that pocket, closer to that dock. Being next to the dock always helps. You see here, I think I caught a keeper here using the Vision 110 jerkbait again. It's kind of a bone shad color thing, but just to recap, guys, back in this creek channel, the cuts on the left side, the rock were about hand size or smaller, and the fish were coming off the shoulders of those cuts. On Saturday, we started catching them in the back at that first cut. And then on Sunday, I went out and fished Anglers in Action by myself, and I caught some more toward the mouth of that cut with the creek channel in it. Don't know why, but they did move further out as opposed to further in. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll get alerts on future posts by Dave Holbrook Fishing.